The human mind is not always calm. Sometimes a storm brews within, not from the outside, but from deep inside itself. Psychological pain has no scream, no visible wound, but it exists in silence, in sleep, in the eyes that hide something. Mental disorder is a name for this hidden pain, not a sign of weakness, but a sign of being human. We all, at some point in life, face a mind that no longer wants to stay silent. Mental disorder means a mind that has lost its balance, not because of weakness, but because of pressure, conflict, or a wound left unseen. In psychology, a disorder is a lasting pattern of experience or behavior that causes suffering and disrupts a person's ability to function. This suffering may live in thoughts, in emotions, in actions, or even in the body. Sometimes a person cannot sleep, sometimes cannot breathe, sometimes cannot connect with others. And all of these are signs that the mind is trying to scream, not with words, but with symptoms. The human mind has many ways to suffer. Psychology divides mental disorders into categories, not to label, but to understand. Anxiety disorders, fears that arrive without reason and refuse to leave. Panic attacks, obsessions, social anxiety. Mood disorders, intense swings in emotion, from deep depression to manic energy. Psychotic disorders, when the line between reality and imagination begins to blur, like schizophrenia. Personality disorders, persistent patterns that make relating to self and others difficult. Borderline, narcissistic, avoidant. And beyond these, disorders of eating, sleeping, addiction. Each one a unique story of the mind's pain. Psychoanalysis sees mental disorder not just as illness, but as a message. A disorder is the voice of the unconscious, trying to scream through indirect means. Depression might be mourning for something never spoken. Obsession might be an attempt to control what feels unstable inside. Anxiety might be fear of something unknown but deeply felt. Psychoanalysis asks, what are these symptoms trying to tell us? And can we, instead of silencing them, listen? Understanding mental disorders is not just understanding illness, it's understanding humanity. Every symptom, every pain, every silence is a story from within, from something unseen but deeply felt. To understand disorder is to understand the complexity of the mind and to accept that all of us sometimes need to be heard without judgment, without fear. This is the beginning of self-understanding.